Yeah, hi there. These comments are for, oh, here it is. I'm going to just use your initials, OB, and you just completed an independent speaking practice test. So let's take a look at your specific situation. And you completed the practice test, so I'm going to go ahead and listen to it right now. So let me download it. Okay, here we go.
The founder and instructor of the 7-step system that has the TOEFL Mentor, and I'm overlooked one of your students. And again, in this time, I would respond a question in 45 seconds, and I was hoping if you could evaluate my pronunciation skills, give me the advices of what should I do, and give me...
Remember, advice. You can't really say give me advices. Advice is an uncount noun, so you have to say give me advice or give me a piece of advice. So typically, because advice is an uncount noun, we can't make it plural.
Score, and I'm gonna take my stopwatch, and the question is, your friend doesn't know what to study at university.
Okay.
What would you advise him to do? Give specific reasons and examples to support your point of view.
Got it. So this question is very specific with the grammar. So if your friend doesn't know what to study, what would you advise him to do? So you might say, I would advise that my friend talk to a counselor on campus. So a lot of times with this type of question, you'll have to use what's called the subjunctive mood. And you can go to Google if you want to learn more about it. Type in the keywords, what is the subjunctive mood? Subjunctive is S-U-B-J-U-N-C-T-I-V-E. And then the next word is M-O-O-D.
I'm going to take my stopwatch and start. If my friend doesn't know what to study at university, I would advise him something that you have to know.
No, you. There's no you here. You're talking about your friend. Your friend is he or she. So be careful. Make sure that your point of view is correct according to the question. This is important because it helps you avoid language use problems.
About the differences between school studies and university studies, I would advise him the procedures and the structures and how you will conduct with the
And how he
students.
will, not how you will, how he will conduct.
At university, and you have to be diligent and pen taken.
No. You're bringing up too many points. You're not giving good details for all these ideas. So be very focused in what you say. You might say, well, if my friend doesn't know what to study at the university, I would first tell him to talk to a counselor on campus, and secondly, I would tell him to pursue a subject of which he has interest. That's it. So then you focus on talking to the counselor, then you talk about how he focuses on something he's interested in, and that's it. So instead of trying to do too many different things, you just focus on two pieces of advice. That's it. That's all you do, and then you can give supporting detail for those ideas.
Prepare yourself for the jobs, and if you prepare yourself for the job, so everyone in the future will hire you, and you have to achieve good skills, you have to learn, you have to deepen your knowledge of understanding, you can communicate, and some stuff like that. And it was the response of the question, and I was hoping if you could evaluate my pronunciation skills, give me the score, and something that what should I do?
Yes.
Thanks, teacher.
And saying what I should do there. So you have some problems with your word order. So be careful. So what should you do now? Let me give you a score, and we'll go from there. Okay, the first thing is, let me click on the rubrics here. Let's talk about your score first. So I'm grading you in pronunciation, language use, and topic development. So delivery, it's not bad. I can understand most of what you're saying. So I'm not going to focus too much on this now. Maybe this issue will come up later. But you have language use problems right now. Your vocabulary is very basic. What do? You can improve your vocabulary by going to vocabulary lesson number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Learn the words in those lessons. It'll take you a couple of months, but it'll be well worth the effort. Okay. In terms of your topic development, you really don't have a specific topic statement around which you can frame your response. So what do you do here? Go to speaking lesson number 2 and learn how to create a more sharply focused topic statement. Secondly, you have too many big ideas. You don't have enough specific detail to support all these ideas. What do? You need a much more narrow focus to your ideas. That means instead of focusing on all those ideas, maybe focus on 2 supporting points. Mention the 2 supporting points in the beginning of your response, and then spend the rest of your speech just explaining those 2 points. Your score? Let's take a look at it. I'm going to put you right now at about 2.1 out of 4, 17 points out of 30. And as I said, you also had some problems with language use, which means your point of view. So you need a better point of view. It says, what would you advise your friend? Your friend means he or she, not you. So you should have focused just on your friend or he or she, and that would have eliminated probably 12 or 13 different errors in your response. Now, if you want more information on point of view, go to Google and type in the keywords choosing an appropriate point of view in speaking or writing. And you can take a look at that. Your score here, I'm going to put you at about 2.1 out of 4, 17 points out of 30 on this practice test.